Might have to try to load it up again, you know. Watching MLB while I'm fucking playing that road to the show. This shit's pretty cool to watch. Oh, I got this shitty return. I gotta remember to fix this.
Nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Did you find it, old man? Oh, right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I must.
On first down, it's Newton. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting a...
And the reason I decided to, you know, I could tell that was either a cover 2 or man coverage. And this play right here, halfback wheel, you can beat the computer every single time if you make the right read. So, like this right here looks like a man blitz. So all you gotta do is flip the play. If it's a blitz, you want to block the running back and then watch the other side of the field. If they don't get open, then the underneath route will be open. Oh, and I delayed. But that's alright. Yeah, I don't want to get Cam hurt in a computer game, though. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Alright. Yep, so this looks like a blitz on the right side, so I'll stay with it on this side. And there it is. Low pass. Catch it in the middle. Possession catch. Open. And actually it was a cover 3, but it didn't matter because... Yep. Always. Alright, now I'm a little closer. There's another play in the same formation here. It's called deep post. I put this dude on a slant, triangle on a slant. And then I just sit here and I watch either triangle, circle, and then try to get it to square because usually I can low pass it to him in the end zone. Oh, what a fucking play by the computer. My greediness. Yeah, yeah.
He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how we wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is when we find out.
Yep, definitely me being greedy.
Because he had the bad game last week.
But that's alright, not really afraid of that, because they are on the 1-yard line. Leia, figure out what you're going to do, because I'm playing a game. Derrick Henry. Figure out what you're going to do. Yeah, I know.
And give him a lot of credit.
Well, do you see somebody? Do you see this cat licking my hand while I'm trying to play?
In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage,
Come on, Leia,
that's
stop.
a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to
Chill.
get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. Call it a
Say
game
hi to
of
old
five
man.
there on the run, but they'll
Say
remain
hi.
a yard or
This
two
is
short
Princess
here with
Leia.
third down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Just staring at my hand, waiting for me to stop looking at her so she can lick it.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they're going to get the first
I
down here
gotta
as he's out to the 14.
Oh.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out. Give the ball right
Man,
back.
you're not licking my hand. Go lay down.
I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Lay down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
You can't use this play against humans, but just fine to use against a computer, because the computer won't not call it against you. Computer doesn't follow by my rules. Cover 4 show drop 2. Yeah, that's the most banned defense in our league.
They need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one match.
Yes, in other formations, I don't care about, but the 3-4 one is the banned one. And even you can go with the 46 route. See, this 46 route, actually, I probably should have showed you this beginning. The 46 normal is actually the best against the computer, really. Well, they're going to get that wide open pass over there, but he hesitated long enough where I get the sack. 4th and 18. That fucking interception meant nothing.
Just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Swayze Waters now. And no room.
People have actually been losing to D-Dog's team.
Deep in his own end zone.
He's 6-3 and he hasn't played 1 game. Yes, and hasn't played 1 game.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Well, D-Dog sets up his scheme, so his team plays according to his scheme.
We know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number.
So if you have your scheme set up properly, your team can do all right against computer or other users.
That's what they discussed in the locker room or the meeting rooms. Yeah, we know it's not being ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in the conference.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. A good pickup there, 26 yards. We often with Cam Newton talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about
It loves, they call that cover 3 buzz, which is really good against this play. If you're a user and you're using that buzz safety, it can really shut this shit down.
Newton to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it
And
inside.
then, like, you really don't even have to get out of this formation. I could show you other plays, but you could just throw this at him.
Sets up a 1st and goal.
And if you pick the pitch, you've always got the dive in your audibles. You can just sit here, flip the play because the left side's loaded. Look at that, turns green. Shift your protection. And those are your results. Lay down and lay up.
A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Alright, I'll get you food if you just leave me the fuck alone. What up, Wayne? Oh, he left. God damn it. This is the second time he's done that in the last couple days.
Is that where you're going?
Moby's seen it. Gotta get their food too. Come on, man. Moby, right here.
Panthers a 7-0 lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I was feeding the cat, but normally I hold it almost every single time because of that reason.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, I just forgot.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be
I should have been covering that, but I wasn't.
into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible.
But anyways, I like to run this against the computer anyways. This 46 against computer just does so well because computer doesn't make adjustments on plays, so they can't really beat the cover 3 like users can. And it's you get good pursuit angles with players and shit. I don't know. I'll stick with this.
Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I like this better against the computer than I do that cover 4 show drop 2. That cover 4 show drop 2 is mainly to fuck with human users versus the computer. Always line up over the running back if it's an offset. Or you can jump the running back if you need to. And then there's that. Yeah, I cover underneath for short yardage, and then I'll cover. No, the 4-6. But what I do is I cover underneath in short yardage, and then cover underneath, cover over top, and put cloud flats out there instead of hard flats. Cover underneath is for hard flats. Cover underneath, cover over top is how you make cloud flats. So depending on the yardage situation will depend on what style flats I put out there. But it's mainly this formation that works so well against computer because it's set up to stop the run too. And then the cover 3 is just a pretty decent coverage. And then like right here we got, it looks like I'm playing a cover 3 without the baseline. Yep. No, it's man, but he's wide open. What you doing?
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like
your food. I'm not petting you. I'm playing a game.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of
plays come on.
A defense on balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
I wish the cat understood the difference between me playing a video game and not playing a game.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade.
Because sometimes I'll cater to her if I'm not busy. But I'm not going to do it all the goddamn time. She don't understand. She don't understand the difference. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to try to get a passing touchdown. Help Cam out a little bit. You should never play for stats. It's always when stupid shit like this happens. Okay. Phew. You see how I had to make some time because everybody was fucking covered? Oh, yeah. That's why you shouldn't play for stats. You know, I should have just ran the ball. I probably could have ran the ball one play, had a touchdown. But like I said, I wanted to get Cam some more confidence. Playoffs are coming soon.
Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
My cat only likes these bites that go in her food, so I gotta fucking pick those out first so she leaves me the fuck alone.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That was no, I was just playing the game.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes
Simba quiet.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know
That's all I hear.
they have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that.
Kind of helps me.
He's been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
I'll turn cheap clock on.
2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
I probably should have flipped this, but that's okay. Oh, he dropped it. All right.
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free. Because if he had caught that pass the sticks, 1st down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they get 28 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Panthers.
Well, Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that? He had no chance on that play.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And past the 30 down to about the 27. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. McCaffrey. That one good for 7 that time. And it'll be a Carolina first.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
Yeah, if I wanted to. But I really don't feel like running the risk of any injuries right now. See how I fall down and shit? Yeah, but I can control the probability of some people getting whacked when they don't really need to get whacked.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left
Shit.
on the clock.
What do I do? What do I do? What should I do?
And it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, as time expires in the first half, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Big decision.
5,000 career rushing touchdown? That's impossible.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm.
Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
Huh? You talking to me?
What is working and call more of that.
A gain of 3.
Hold on, let me put these things in.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Tablet, iPhone.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Second and 7, short yardage situation, custody.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Computer always wants first downs, not touchdowns. That's why picking your style flats and shit the user can be difficult, because somebody like me could fucking sit there and bomb it on first down, and you're playing the fucking run or you're playing the cover underneath.
The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
I can hear you.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up
1 for 4, 8 yards, 1 interception. Oh boy.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taken right on the 30. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return.
Go back to shoot clock. Get
The
this
Panthers
shit over.
offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Stack
They
on
were
the
able
left,
to get the
foot
ball
on the
back
right.
here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down,
Alright,
not giving up
clock to
any
go.
points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their
Oh
part
man,
now
5
and
and
show
5.
them a little
Oh man, can make a
respect
playoff
and
run.
gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He went backwards.
I said, look at old man, 5 and 5,
setting
about
up
to make a playoff
third
run.
down.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges.
It showed up
Who's
on the
gonna
bottom of the
control
screen,
edge of the
your
line
game.
of scrimmage?
It
In
showed
other
your
words,
record.
can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing
5 and 5 still ain't better.
play side,
Ain't
meaning
that
the ball coming towards you,
ain't that bad in the
and anyone
NFC.
coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the
That
inside
sucks.
out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
You'll get used to it eventually.
He's gonna
Oh, I don't
run,
want to
he's
do
got a
this.
long
Oh,
way
I don't
to
want to
go.
do this.
And
But
he goes
we're
out of
safe.
bounds just shy of the 45. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And the way this offense has moved the ball. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble
Wait, you
pays
see what I
off.
just
They
did to the
get the
computer?
first. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a Carolina first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes, just to use a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again.
Oh no.
And
No,
after
no,
the
no,
good
no,
game
no, no,
last
no.
play,
Get up.
this time they say,
Okay.
as he's
I'm
going to be
done.
stopped behind the
Done.
line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Okay, a fucking heart attack there for a second. I can't have him fucking lead me
And here
like he
comes
did
play number
last year.
6 on this drive.
Him and Cam were out of the playoffs. Oh. That's alright. Well, if I really want to do the computer dirty, I'll show you something on this. I'll do the computer real dirty right now.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Try to. It doesn't always work, but it has got a good probability on it.
The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing is Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look
cover
at their
2. He
offense and
came
say,
across the
guys,
field
let's
like
go.
that.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Wow, Harper, come on.
It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get.
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 20.
Most of it was just gibberish.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Wow, look at Bridgewater go.
Right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that'll
I thought I would have killed him on that play. If you turn the volume up on your iPad, you should hear what I'm saying.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh, they scored a touchdown.
Derrick Henry, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
now time to close out the
game. You
game.
just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think
That's it. Now it's time to close out this game.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really
taking
want to
hits
go
like that,
hard
especially
out.
from down
What she
there.
meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go
Yeah,
nice
you're coming out of the
slow
game with that.
pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Newton. He finds Coates complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
What you doing for it? And stop about it. Man.
Here's Newton. Brought in by Coates. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, trucked him. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory. So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Newton's going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is.
I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I don't know if they're going to.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing.
Yeah, right. He's a generational player, that's for sure.
That is thrown downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Now a desperation. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to play for a Super Bowl now than to fucking plan for a fucking playoff run later. Computer again next game. Son of a bitch. Chargers, Vikings, Bucks. Unless he comes back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they do. They got 2 top 5 picks, not just number 1s. Bills got 2 number 1s. As the Bills got 2 number 1s, Browns got 2 top 5s. That is some lucky shit they did there, man. To make that trade with that, I forget who they traded with to get that pick. Who was supposed to have that? Who was it they were supposed to have that pick? Yeah, that is some truth for sure. That's alright, I just finished the game, D-Dog. Maybe next time. Yeah, stop being losers. Start calling me yeah, I've said that like 5 times.